Alrighty, guys and gals, welcome back. It's the Naked Warrior. Here he is.
How are you?
Doing the Naked Warrior Challenge. I have flown from Booty Bay all the way up here to South Shore. Pretty long flight. The reason we're doing it, I'm going to pick up Crush Ridge Bounty.
You need something?
We need Dirty Knuckle Bones.
Be careful.
Quest log is full. Let me turn in this quest. Nighttime episode for me.
Light be with you.
Nice wand he has there. It's a scepter or something. Further mysteries.
Go with honor, friend. Light bless you.
4 Shadow Mages. Not yet.
For the Alliance.
Soon. Magistrate Henry Malab. Soon. Not yet. Let's pick up this quest here.
What can I do for you?
75 silver. Take it.
See you around.
I'm going to be heading up to the north, but let's change the Hearthstone.
Looking for something specific?
Just looking to do that. You know how it is.
How are you?
Good. Food? Do you have cheese? You do, but not the... Oh, you do. Give me this. Keep stocked up on that, because we go through it...
See you later.
...like a fiend. Anyway, hope you guys and gals are doing all right. This is where we're heading, way up here. Having a little snack, having some peanuts here. I'm trying not to chew them into the microphone. I know I'd appreciate that if I were watching or listening to somebody. Let's check in with this freak here. Old Zixel. And Overwatch Mark 1.
What's up?
Overwatch. Interesting. Yeah, this is not for me.
Hurry back!
All right. Take her easy there, Zixel. Keep that freak on a leash. Alrighty. Oh, man. My peanuts are rolling all over the desk. Sounded obscene, didn't it? Only because you said that last part, Eric. Before, no. Is this bruiseweed? It is. It is a little bit of bruiseweed. I get a bit of bruiseweed. What voice are you doing? What offensive voice are you doing, Eric? Not doing anything. That's how the dude from the Lucky Charms commercial, Lucky the Leprechaun, I think was his name, the 70s and 80s. Well, I'm sure he's probably still around. Although he's probably, all the boxes have been checked on him, and he's probably, oh, shit. Woo. Wow. Okay, let's continue up the road here. Let's not talk about all boxes checked, Lucky the Leprechaun. Whatever that even means, I don't know. Briarthorn, nah. Low-level scrub flowers. Although Briarthorn doesn't really sound like a flower. It's a herb. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a root. Sounds like the thorns of a briar to me. All right, we'll get a little food buff going here. Running low. Have I been through the other stuff? I've got some roast raptor, it looks like. I tried to record... never mind. Never mind. It's not going to make any sense because I'm far ahead in videos. Well, it puts me in combat so I can't charge? It does. Okay. That's right. That's right. Doesn't look like they have any abilities. It's not the best level to be fighting a mob. I mean, as far as eye level goes. Maybe get me a step stool or something, man. Just think about, see about getting some rage pots made up. I think the problem with those that I noticed was I think it shares a CD with the health pot, which, you know, wouldn't be the best. Got a musket there. Well, we had 10. That's 20 possibilities to get a knuckle bone. We were unsuccessful. Do these freaks have 5 toes or 4 toes? They have 5. Cartoon characters have 4. We didn't know that. I don't know if that's still a thing, but it was a thing for many, many, many years. I don't know why they decided to do that. There's some reason. Pretty big mace you got there, brother. Hey, charge up the hill. Wow, that's a big roar, isn't it? Like 35 A's in that thing. Excuse me, sir. Hello, Mr. Crinkle. How are you today? Hello, Primus for you there. One of the weirdest videos ever. And they've got some weird ones. Get Primus videos from the 90s. Mud. My name is Mud. There's a knuckle bone for us. It's got to be dirty. I think that's the problem. These are hygienic freaks over here. They keep their knuckle bones clean, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Ninja wise men don't know how it feels to be thick as a brick. I'm sure most of you don't know who Vetroo is, but that guy's still putting out albums. It's kind of, I had no idea. It was some recommendation. I love Vetroo. That dude is, he's an interesting artist. He always has been. He's got some great, a mix of acoustic and like hard rock songs, but it's very different. Thick as a brick. I love the guitar work and the melody on that song. It's very interesting. He's probably most famous for Aqualung, which is a cool song too. Let me come up here. I'm going to be higher. Yeah, I like that. Still lower than you are. You big bastard, you. Dun, 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 dun. Found out something today, and I didn't. I mean, maybe I knew it. I don't know, but kind of shocking. I mean, not really. The minimum wage here in the United States is $7.25. And they haven't raised it in 16 years. Which is kind of mind-boggling. Considering that every couple of years, those senators and things making six figures a year, they can vote to give themselves raises. Yeah, that's about $15,000 a year, I think. That doesn't count. That's before taxes. It doesn't count taxes being taken out. Those are starvation wages for minimum wage employees. I didn't realize it had been 16 years since they raised it. If you're somebody who works on tips here in the United States, because that's employers love that system, they can pay somebody, I think it's like $2 and something cents an hour. And then because they rely on tips. So it's off of the employer's shoulders to pay them, which has always infuriated me. If you're under 20 years old here, you can be paid. It's even more ridiculous than that. I can't remember the number. But for 90 days, they can pay you, it's like $2 or something. It's stupid. Actually, I think it's $4. It's like $4.15 if you're under 20. Which, I don't know, seems kind of criminal to me, personally. Oh man, the pots wore off. We've only got one agility pot here. Anyway, trying to survive in the United States on, well, what would that be after taxes? I don't know. I'm not sure. But it would be much less than $15,000. So it's not easy to do. I don't know why I was, what I was doing. Oh, it was some video. Some recommendations are weird, man. You get like the weirdest stuff that can be recommended to you. So it was based on something I was watching. I was like, well, hold on, let me look this up. Like, what's this all about? You know how you kind of go down the rabbit hole there, right? Da, 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 da. We have the craziest systems in the United States, man. It's real weird. We have the worst healthcare system in the world. Well, there's a couple of problems with it. I think the main problem is it's driven by profit and not like helping people. But here's an interesting fact. The obesity rate here in the United States is nearly double. That's right, nearly double the next highest, wealthiest income countries in the world. We have the fewest patient beds per 1,000 people. Yeah. Like, all these facts, I was just... You know, once you go down that hole, it's like, wow, what else is horrible? You know? We have the highest mortality rate. The lowest average lifespan. And I mean, that makes sense with the obesity rate. We have the highest number of deaths caused by preventable and treatable illnesses. Than any other country on the planet. You have hundreds, or millions and millions of Americans who simply don't have access to a doctor or a dentist. And when they finally do, it can take months to even be seen. And then it comes down to a case of insurance. If you've got good insurance, you'll probably be okay. If you don't, you'll probably go into debt trying to pay off those bills. Kind of crazy. Kind of low here. I'm going to stone form. Alright. Feels weird with just the one health pot there. I just don't have any others. We got to go get some Goldthorn. We're close to Arathi, which is a great place for me to get it. Anyway, not ranting or anything. I'm just sharing facts about the U.S. healthcare system. It's probably insane to hear. Like, if you're not from the United States, if you're from a place where healthcare is, you know, it's just the government gives it to you as a right, as being a citizen. I mean, you obviously pay for it in taxes or some other way, but if you're used to free health care, hearing nightmare stories of the U.S. healthcare system is probably a weird thing at best, right? I'm going through all of this myself. I'm a U.S. citizen, and I'm currently dealing with prescriptions I need. A bottle of 30 pills for like $1,300, something like that. Like that medication alone would be $15,000 a year for me to take for my high blood pressure. So I'm obviously not on that medication because I don't have it. I don't have insurance. Can't afford it. So if you made minimum wage, so there you go. If you made minimum wage and you had to have this medication, you're making less than $15,000 a year. The medication costs $15,000 a year for pills. You might have to supplement something. You might have to figure something out. Well, what most of us do is we can't take the medicine. How many have we gotten? Jeez, oh, Petey, just 3 of them. I think what we're going to do here, I'm going to finish this quest, or I'm going to try to. And I think we're going to go back into Arathi. I'm going to run around slaying mobs and picking herbs. Kicking ass and taking names. That's right. Diddy Knucklebone. You there. good sir. We will hit level 39 today. So close to 40. We'll check the, see if we can get a mount level 40. I don't know. I never remember how much they cost. Never, ever, ever, never, ever. Maybe it's something we can work towards. We did make a sale. I made 5 gold selling a blue staff that we picked up. There are, you know, not many people here, but there's some. Maybe we can make a few sales, get a mount. That would be quite exciting. Overpowered. What do we have there? Oh, Winter's Bite. This is our first Winter's Bite. Is this... No, it's not a frozen herb. The frozen herbs give, like, different things. That's just Winter's Bite. Interesting. We got 2 of them. Lovely. Lovely. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Level 36. I'm surprised these don't enrage. Whenever I'm fighting an ogre, I just expect him to enrage. Food buff is gone. Let's get ready for the roast raptor. I'll put it right here so we can just drop it all down there. Get that rage ticking away. Is he enraged? No, that's me. That's my enrage. What's the next holiday we got coming up here in the U.S.? It's going to be Valentine's Day, which is the most ridiculous holiday. Well, it's one of them. It's an interesting story behind Saint Valentine, which is where the word originates from. Saint Valentine, I believe, he secretly married Protestants and Catholics in Ireland, which was punishable by death, and he was executed. So that's what Valentine, it's, I guess, in the spirit of love. I mean, let's be honest, you know, all it is here is just a commercialized thing, like all holidays are pretty much. I guess it depends on how you choose to celebrate them. You don't have to make it about that, but that's what the commercials are going to be. I love the diamond commercials that I used to see on TV. Obviously, I don't watch TV anymore, but it's when you start seeing diamond rings, $15,000 diamond ring for your... It's just the way that they would word them was so ridiculous. I guess if you got the money, you know, it's just, you know, instead of buying flowers, not all women like flowers, though. You know, but whatever your significant other's into, right? Maybe they're into socks. You buy him or her a funky pair of socks, which is always a good gift, honestly. some weird design on them, it's always a win situation. Right? But if you got the money, it's well, a diamond ring is like, yeah, you buy socks, I buy diamond rings. I got it like that. Five stacks of sunder and a partridge in a pear tree. All right, we're doing stuff. We're getting it done. I have a peanut. What kind of peanuts are these? I don't know. They're kind of soft, really. I mean, not really, but they're not exceedingly crunchy. What happened to my overpower? I thought I guess I missed it. Dear sir. Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, never mind. Oh, look at that. We got Mage Weave. These fools are dropping Mage Weave, man. Appreciate it if you didn't call us fools, Biggie. Okay. Where's that Mage Weave bandage? We only have... Oh, we have 3. Let's put this on the bar. I'll put this down here. We can switch back. We get into trouble. That's a big heal if we can get even a couple of ticks off there. The heavy Mage Weave. That's going to be nice. Will we survive? To see heavy Mage Weave. I feel like the mount's 38 gold, right? With training, is it 38 gold? I see it like 38 or 42. We're nowhere near. We're like not even halfway. Now, if you're a Warlock or Paladin, you don't really have to worry about it, do you? Especially Warlock, right? It's just basically a spell. Paladin's the same way, right? I think so, but I think, isn't there a small price for it? You have to pay for the ability, right? Warlocks have their, what is it, the Felsteed or something? There's 2 versions. And then Paladins have the, is it the Charger or something like that? I'm low here. Charged in low. That's okay, because we just wrecked that fool. Might record Tomb Raider tonight. I actually tried earlier. That's what I was going to say earlier, but it's probably already out of the channel, but it might not be. But I was rendering a video, and I had the settings for Tomb Raider at the highest they would go, because I've got a pretty kick-ass video card. I've got a 4090 with 24 gigs of RAM. But when I'm rendering a video, it uses about 50% of the GPU. So I got encoding overload errors like right away. But it was like immediate. I didn't play any of the game. Essentially, I was just in the little starting area with the movie playing or whatever. So, but I got to do some testing on it. That's for sure. What are the chances of me getting this last knucklebone? Not good, E. Not good. He looks like he has some knuckles. You're talking smack, huh? Is that how it is? Didn't have one. Negative. Ooh, level 36. Right? Back up. Back up, fool. That's right. Back up more. Back up even more. That's right. Keep backing up. Okay, come this way. There's a dude over there. Never mind about all that backing up.
Well done.
Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. We got to run back. The Hearthstone's on cooldown. Any treasure here? No. Switch back to herbs. For some reason in my head, there was a commercial that used to come on. I think it was called Magellan's. They were like foot inserts. They were these gel inserts you put into your shoe. And of course, the commercials were ridiculous. It was be a bunch of friends, and one guy would come up and say, "You gelling? You gelling?" And the other guy would go, "Gelling like a felon." Yeah. Salespeople trying to be hip to younger people. That's always a win. That's always a win situation. Is it still a thing where the Super Bowl commercials are, everybody wants to watch the Super Bowl commercials? That's something I could never understand. The advertising, I don't care how clever or whatever it is, I could never get it. I don't watch football anymore, but I used to. If I could have, like, taped or, you know, what do they call it when you record the show? I don't know. I don't have one of those things. If I could have done that back in the day, I would have just taped the whole thing. So I could just watch the game and skip through the commercials. Da -da -da -da, da -da -da. Da -da -da -da. Right. It's 4 15-minute quarters, right? It takes an hour. What is it? It lasts for an hour and a half, 2 hours, though, because of the commercials or something. Something like that. I haven't been into sports in so long. I was watching highlights of the NFL like 2 seasons ago, but I don't know. I'm so uninterested these days. There's too much showboating. There's too much money in it. And it's just, I don't know. It just seems... The end zone dances. Good grief, man. Like the team they've got a choreographed dance that they do in the end zone. I want a grown man to run in the end zone after he scores and just spike the ball and run out, you know, whatever. I don't want to see the whole team doing a choreographed dance. That's just me.
Hey there.
Hi, I've got dirty knuckle bones.
For the Alliance.
He's like, won't you back up then?
See you later.
Warmongers, this is elite, so we're not going to be doing this.
Have a good one.
You too. You too. Assassin's Contract. I don't know how I get that. I don't know if it drops or something. I always see this quest here. I feel like what it is when this place gets attacked, if I think you maybe have a chance to drop, it drops off one of the mobs if you choose to slay them. But it's a weird quest, man, because these mobs are a lot higher than the level mobs that you have in here. Noble Deaths. That's a green quest now. How are we doing on time? We'll come back for Noble Deaths, I think. That's the Shadow Mages. Yeah. That leads to Nagaz. That's a really risky quest. We're going to fly
Well
to
met.
Refuge Point.
Safe travels.
We're going to make some loops, and I've got to get some ingredients here. Where are you? King's Blood. I think I've got plenty of King's Blood. I don't think we need King's Blood anymore. We're going to be making these superior health potions. I just need Sungrass. Gagdar's Whisker. Do I have any in the bank? We do. I've got 20 of them. I've got more than that, actually. Wish you could sort the bank from here, but you can't. If you're wondering how I just did this, it's this add-on called Bagnon. It groups all your bags together, which I used to hate, but I kind of can't live without it now. It's better than opening up the bags individually. You can still do that with the add-on, as you can see, but I don't know. I don't know why they show the key ring. You can't see the keys. That might be like a retail feature. What the hell was that? It's like somebody was fighting here. I guess not. Maybe it's like a retail feature or something. Yeah, I can't even... I think it just breaks that feature, the keyring, but it's kind of pointless, I guess. All right, let's look for some herbs. My friends. Oh, I didn't pick a talent point. We leveled up. I wasn't even... paying attention. Execute. We've reduced the cost by 5, which is pretty good. I can get it off that much quicker. We like that. What do you guys think? Ground clutter on or ground clutter off? On, off, on, off, on, off. It's like a different place almost. These aren't quite as scary now. I gotta be honest, I could use some venom sacks. For first aid. See if they drop it. Also, I wonder if they have a chance to drop the white spider meat we need. We're cooking here. Spider sausage. It's 120 health. It's at 12 stamina spirit. Getting kind of wrecked here. I don't want that. That was a horrible play. I had 5 stacks. And I applied another stack. It only stacks to 5. Yeah, it's 15 rage. Way to go, E. You blew it. Loser. So how much does it cost? It's only 10 rage now for execute. Down from 15. Spider silk. I wonder if that'll sell. Is that used in bag making or something like that? Perhaps. What do we have up there? Some wild steel bloom. Steel bloom's wild and crazy. Up here, I'm going to tell you a secret up here. Secrety, secret, secret. Back up, freak. Well, just get executed. Either one. I think the best place to get the white spider meat is going to be in Swamp of Sorrows. Yeah. And it's going to be just to the... down this way. There's spiders down here. I think it's the best place to get them. Is that Swamp of Sorrows? Yes, it is. It's not the best drop rate, but I think it's... last time I looked it up, it was the best place to get it, so I don't know why it would have changed. It's a little bit too late to eat, like a dinner. I didn't really eat dinner. I had like a late lunch. Thought I heard a stealthy mob. There's some around here. Fade leaf. Is this... what do we need for this? Sungrass, not fade leaf. Let's make a loop around, I guess. It won't be long before we're farming these elementals for the pieces we need for the Cyclonian at Quest, which ends up, if you complete it, granting you the Whirlwind Sword or the Whirlwind Axe. I chose the sword on the Gnome Warrior. That was a fun little Let's Play. I don't know why I chose it. I'm pretty sure the axe is better. I mean, especially for Orc. I was looking at something, and it just... or it could be exactly the same, and I was just like, well, you know what? I want to be different. I'll just go with the sword. Mistake, though. I don't know what this... I don't remember what the sword looks like. The axe is very recognizable. Distinguishable, I guess, whatever word you want to use. The look to it. Looks like a power saw blade, really. Power saw blade on a stick. Hello there. Goldthorn, you say? A little bit close to these freaks. The Great Wall of Thoradin. Lots of creatures in here. I think that used to be a thing. A creature feature on TV. Like some quote-unquote horror movie. Horror movies from the 50s and 60s were weak as hell. That's the best way to put it. Night of the Living Dead, George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead, I think was probably a pretty big step or evolution in the horror genre. Thought I saw 2 herbs here. Guess not. If you've never seen Night of the Living Dead, it's a black and white movie. It's worth a watch. That actually may have come out in the... I don't actually know when that came out. I'm thinking late 60s, but I'm not sure. It could have been mid 60s, but I'll have to look it up, aren't I? So I'm going to have to do. Let's look this up. Oh, it's 68. Yeah. So it's pretty spot on. There were so many, like that film launched that whole zombie type of Living Dead, Undead, whatever you want to call it. There's so many movies that followed that. All these series. Return of the Living Dead, which I think was also Romero, but it's been done a couple different times. And that led to stuff like Phantasm, what was that called? I can't remember exactly. Evil Dead. Shit like that. Some of them are just so corny. Most of them, really. I have like very high standards when it comes to horror movies, man. I think 99% of them are just trash. They're just like jump scare, loud music all of a sudden, blood and guts, which I don't think is scary, but there's just not many of those like atmospheric type of horror, like what you can't see makes it scary or stuff like that. I actually really liked, I think I get these 2 actors confused. It was either Daniel Radcliffe or the other guy. There's 2 actors and they look very similar. They're both very slight builds, dark hair. I know one was the Harry Potter dude. I think that's Daniel Radcliffe. I think he was in it. It's called, what was it called? The Woman... Oh, I can't remember. That's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to have to look it up. I actually liked it. I thought it was good. The Woman in Black. I think it's called The Woman in Black. If you've never seen it, you probably have if you're, a fan of that actor. What's the other guy's name, though? Dude, watch me get wrecked by the the patrol here. Let me run up on this mountaintop. You guys probably know who I'm talking about. They look so similar. Oh, it's the guy who played Frodo. What the hell's his name? Is it Eli? Elijah Wood. They're very similar looking to me. But yeah, it was definitely Daniel Radcliffe. I think there was a Woman in Black too. I don't think he did the second one. But because the first one was successful, of course they're going to milk it and do a second one. And pretty sure it sucked. I don't know. I never saw it, but I bet it does. If it doesn't suck, let me know. I was like, well, you have to read comments to see what we say. I know. I'm trying. I'm going to be doing it soon, I hope. I'm so far behind. It's insane. I did a 2-hour video a couple weeks back where I got caught up on like 100 and something comments. But I think we're well over 100. I'm 100 behind again. Sorry about that. It's been quite the... It's been quite a few weeks, so stay that. All right, I want a few more of these. So we have 2 fortitudes. Let's make up... I want 3 armor pots. We'll make up 2... These health pots are the fortitude, gotta be honest, they're pretty good. Let's make up 2 fortitude. I gotta get more. What are we doing on time? Oh, we gotta call the episode. What I'm probably gonna do is run around off camera. I'm just gonna keep doing this. It just takes forever. But what I'd really love to have is a stack of these things so I could just have, you know... I mean, I'd love to have like a stack of the herbs is what I'm saying. So what I think we're going to do is just rest here. I'm going to call the episode here. I'm probably going to stay up for a bit and just do some herbing. But I wanted to thank you for choosing to hang out with me for a little bit. I appreciate it. Take care. The Naked Warrior and I will see you in the next episode.
Till we meet again.
Peace.